Because there's no excessive strain. I'm only moving in a way that's natural for my body. It's the same when I do any kind of exercise. Natural for my body. It's the same when I do any kind of exercise. I just move in a way that's natural. No excessive strain. Rip your mind. Rip your mind. Hello, everybody. Grand rising to all. Yeah, how's it going? What's going on? Day 19. Watermelon juice only. Still going somehow. Still going. Thank you for the rose. Really appreciate it. Yeah, still going. We're still on the path. So, I'm always moving. I live in Airbnbs doing this juice fast, which is interesting. I got a small compact juicer. It's about the same height as this melon, so not very big. And it travels with me in the bag, so it's really cool. So it's like a mobile. You want to start it, but you don't know how. You know. Basically, if you're. Oh. Hello. Yeah. Sorry, I had a Wi-Fi thing there. That was weird. Hello. Yeah. Sorry. I'm in a Airbnb, so I'm always connecting to new Wi-Fi's. So yeah, basically I was saying that you need to transition with carbs anyway. So you just got to know you have high blood pressure. Yeah, high blood pressure is caused by blockages. If you have blockages in your body, you're going to have a high blood pressure. So if you get the blockages out, your blood pressure will normalize. Hello, is it better now? Is it laggy? How is it now? Is it laggy? Let me know. Any advice on rosacea? It's inflammation. Any redness on your skin is inflammation. If you have redness, yeah, it's good. Let me know if it's laggy because I can change the Wi-Fi network. If you have redness, then you have inflammation. As simple as that. Look, see that? I have like a pimple on my face. There's inflammation leaving. And that's what redness is. Any redness you see is inflammation. But if you're not actively detoxing, then it's just circling. So you got to clean it. Clean your body. What about psoriasis or eczema? Inflammation. Every disease is mucus and inflammation. You have PCOS. Same thing. Clean your body. Every disease has the same cure. I know how hard that is to believe. I know how hard it is to believe that every disease has the same cure, but it really is true. Every disease that exists has the same cure. There is ultimately, Dr. Sebi used to say that there's only one disease, and he is kind of right. There is only one disease. It's blockages. Because if you didn't have blockages in your body would be able to heal itself and keep itself healthy. But if you have blockages in your body, then that's going to manifest in different ways depending on where the blockages are. So if you have it in a certain area, they put a different label on it. That's all it is. But if you recognize that you can just get the blockages out, then you won't ever see disease for your whole entire life. Thank you. Someone said my eyes are beautiful. I appreciate that. Yeah, look, so I'm on the juice fast. This is look, the size of it. It's like a small one, but it's still powerful. It's really good. I'm on day 19 of that, which is cool. Moving around. I live in Airbnbs, so it's good to have a small juicer because it allows me to move around. So that's really fun. It's really portable. It's really light. It fits in my small backpack. What's my favorite food to eat? Potatoes. Okay, at this time, on this fast, all I'm thinking, because when I'm on a juice fast, I think about food because it's because it's hard to juice fast. It's hard to stay on a juice fast, but the benefits are insanely amazing. So, and even if you're at the point where you really want to do it, and it's easier for me at this point to stay on the juice fast, but it's still quite, you think about food. Food is really delicious. I'm a foodie. I love eating food. I am a foodie. I'm a food person. I love cooking food. I love eating food. I'm a food addict. Well, but I don't like seeing it that way. It's like addiction. But yeah, I'm a foodie and I love potatoes. And all I'm thinking about at this time is potatoes, when I'm done with this fast and I have to break the fast properly, and I don't know when that's going to be, but I'm going to do it all properly because I have the discipline and self-restraint to do it all properly. I'm thinking about potatoes and have been for days, but I have the patience to wait for them. I've been saying it since the fourth day of this, that I'm going to have a lot of potatoes when I'm done. Because potatoes are okay. They're not very mucus forming. They're very easy on the system. Really good. Any thoughts on grains and legumes? Yeah, I like peas and lentils and chickpeas. Green peas are my favorite, actually. Love green peas. And grains, I like fonio, I like quinoa, and I like rice, actually. But rice is quite mucus forming, to be honest. But I like it. I'll still eat it. Because once you've cleaned your body and you've got all the fats and oils out and really cleaned it, you can eat certain things, even if they're mucus forming, and you know the next day you're going to drink 4 or 5 liters of watermelon juice. Everything that you eat the day before will come out that next day. Guaranteed every time. Like before lunchtime. So you can eat what you can, if you know how to eat, and if you know about carbohydrates and fats and oils and mucus food and hydration, and you can handle like gallons and gallons of watermelon juice, then you can eat within reason whatever you want. Because whatever you want, you'll only want the things that you can clean out of you the next day. But you will be able to do that. So that's cool. What about using the phone? What will happen if I use it? Because I said it's a scrying mirror. Well, dude, like, use it for positive reasons. Don't let it take over your life. What's my favorite way to lose weight? I've never thought about losing weight ever. I've never looked at myself and thought that I need to lose weight. Never happened. But if you do want to lose weight, stop eating fats and oils and animal products and eat carbohydrates. Because the carbohydrates will give you pure energy. The fats will stop blocking up your body and you'll have more energy to do exercise. And you'll lose weight that way. Because ultimately, it's the breath that detoxes you. People don't realize that. It's the breathing that fat and mucus come out this way. They do. Like as I'm breathing now, I've got it coming out now, like mucus. That's why I go in the toilet and spit the mucus out, because that's what the detox is. And as that, so me talking is creating vibrations down here, which is causing my breath to go down here, and I'm pulling out mucus. So I'm transmuting this detox into a conversation. That really is what is happening. If I wasn't talking, it wouldn't be coming out nearly as fast. You tried watermelon and couldn't eat much. Yeah, it's because you need to transition. You need to eat carbohydrates. Bread, rice, pasta, potatoes. How do you get rid of acne? You clean your body. There's only one disease. Acne is toxins leaving through your skin. It's like your skin is trying to detox, but there's all blockages, so it just gets all clogged. Do I wear sunscreen? No. You don't want to block the sun. The sun is healing and detoxing. Can you please explain how you sustain this lifestyle financially? You always have what you need. People always ask me that. Where do you get your money from? Well, where do you get your money from? Like, you always have what you need. Like, you're always provided for. Everybody has money. The lifestyle I live isn't wildly expensive at this point. Like, what am I spending money on? Like, places to stay and watermelon. That's it. I've got these lovely melons there. This one. These are yellow inside. They're very good. And then I don't even eat them. I've had these for a couple of days, actually. These are the red ones. I've gone off them. I just like the yellow one now, because the yellow one's sweeter. And it gets me more... It just tastes better and everything. It's better. The yellow one is supreme. I'm almost at the point where I believe that the yellow one is more natural. That's how it feels to me. It feels more tropical, the yellow one. Someone says I look like an actor. I get that every day. Oh yeah, that guy from Game of Thrones. I get that every day, bro. People say that in my stream every day. This might be Theon Greyjoy. It might be Peppa Pig, but it's not either of those. Like, I'm just me. How is going to the bathroom while on a juice fast? So in the beginning, you will have very watery movements as the body flushes, but eventually that will level out and you'll start to have solid stuff coming out. You love wedges. Is it good in raw or cooked? Wedges, what, like potato wedges? Yeah, if you cook them yourself, as soon as you add oil, they're no good, basically. As soon as you put oil. So you have to cook them yourself. Yeah, quinoa, red rice. Someone said that's okay. Peas, chickpeas, nuts. I wouldn't. At this point, I remember now what it was like when I was cleaner, because in this process, day 19 of a watermelon juice fast. I remember exactly what it was like. I never ate nuts. And if you clean yourself, you won't want them either. They're so heavy and fatty and hard to digest, and you won't want them. Trust me. And that sounds crazy because I was eating them a couple of months ago, but it's because it's been a couple of years since I was really clean. I forgot what it was like. So yeah, nuts, you don't want those. Like you're not gonna want them. Eat them while you want them, but you won't want them eventually. Someone said green peas with sugar is good. Yeah, I like green peas with cayenne pepper, the spice. Love that. Someone said get the fats out. What do you mean, bro? Yeah, get the fats and oils out of your body. Stop clogging up your body with fats and oils. It's fruit ultimately that you want to eat. Fruit and like veggies. But if you have fats and oils in your body, that won't even make any sense. So yeah, it's important to clean. Sup, in what country are you in today? Same one as yesterday. Today you learned you're the one that just observed, not a character. It's weird, you're kind of both. Are tattoos not poisonous? Yeah, I think so. I actually believe they are. But I got them when I was like, these are like 15 years ago, I got these. I didn't know about fruit and healing and all that. Juice fasting 15 years ago. If you saw me 15 years ago, you'd be like, how has that guy turned into this guy? It doesn't make any sense. You'll be like, whoa, that's crazy. It wouldn't, like, if you saw what I was like when I was a kid, or even when I was in my 20s, you'd be like, how did that even happen? You had Atlas Prophylax done about a month ago, and is it normal to get sore traps? Yeah, you'll get soreness as your body realigns. So that's why it's really important to clean your body. Get the gunk out, because as you do that, you got to get the mucus out. Basically, your body's trying to realign, but you have mucus. It's like glue. So it's like the body will be glued, but the body's like trying to realign. So it'll be like pulling on this glue, that's mucus. And so that's what the soreness is. So you have to clean your body as well. You don't just get your Atlas in, you clean your body as well. I always say that. Get your Atlas in, clean your body. You have to do both. You can't just get your Atlas in and then not clean your body, because you won't get realignments and you'll get soreness like what you're getting. I would great for Oregon. What do you mean? Thank you for the gifts, by the way. I appreciate those. But I didn't know what they were when I was doing streams. I was like, look at all this. There's like roses and smiley faces and all cool stuff. I didn't know what it was. It was just like there was like animations on the screen. Didn't know what it was, but now I know what it is. So I really appreciate it when people send them. What benefit is watermelon juice over water? It's alive. It's got sugar in it. It's got minerals in it. It's got electrolytes in it, and it's electric. It's electricity. The human system is an electrical system. It's alkaline too. It's like 8.5 pH. Whereas clean water is 7 pH, which is completely neutral. So alkalinity binds to acids and pulls it out. So if you have something that's 8.5 pH, any acids in your body, the watermelon juice is going to pull them out like a magnet. That's why fruits clean you, because they're alkaline. I'm drinking a lot of liquid. How about other minerals? What do you mean? Please rephrase. What benefit is watermelon juice over water? I've just explained that. Cool. How come you don't shave or haircut, boss? Wow, how come you do? Like, I've done that for years. I used to do that all the time, but now I just leave it because I can feel it. It's alive. It doesn't want to be cut. So I'm going to leave it. It doesn't want that. I can feel the I feel like if I cut, I would be able to feel it. That's how in tune you can get with your body. I can really feel that. It doesn't want to be cut. The best way to describe me is fresh. Thank you. Thank you. What do I think about Islam? Same thing I think about all other religion. I said yesterday, religion is collectivism. So Muslims tend to say stuff like, and Christians do this, tend to say stuff like, we believe. So in Islam, we believe. In Christianity, we believe. That means you've been told what to believe because you've decided your beliefs based on what other people believe. So it's like that's what religion is. It's a group of people who have all decided to think the same. No thinking for yourself, just think the same. That's what it is. So that's not me talking shit on Islam, that's all religion. I believe I think that about all religion. Do I believe in God? I know God. How do you escape the matrix? You've got to clean your body, man. The body, the external reality you experience is a reflection of your internal. So if you have a matrix in your body, you're going to be in the matrix. Do you see how that works? So you have to clean your body. How do you know which people in your closed circuit are shills? I just know. And you can only know by having ultra sharp discernment. They will out themselves eventually. So just keep living your life and you'll see. Do I eat meat? No. What should your son do because he has Crohn's? He needs to clean. All diseases cured by cleaning. So you need to clean the gut. If you have Crohn's, it's like it must be a mess in the intestines. Like you need to clean. So transition with carbohydrates, get the fats and oils out of your body or out of his body, and then eat fruits and then clean with a juice fast. That's how you do it. White sugar is so unnatural. How come you put it in your orange juice? It's not that unnatural. It's the same. White sugar is the same sugar that you find in a watermelon. It's the same sugar. So there's fructose in a watermelon, and sucrose, which is what sugar is. White sugar is sucrose, which is 50% glucose, 50% fructose. That's what white sugar is. It is 100% pure. White refined sugar is not artificial. It's refined, which just means that it's had a refining process. It's had all the other stuff taken away from it. It's still sugar. It isn't artificial. It isn't created. It's been refined. They grow sugar beets to make it. It's not that unnatural. And I haven't done that for ages. But if you are getting fruit that doesn't have much sugar in it, you can put white sugar in it. It's not a problem. There's nothing wrong with sugar. Everyone's been conditioned to fear sugar. Have I heard of the human design? Yeah, I've got over 100 human design videos that I've made. Someone asked about parasite cleansing. I don't do that. You shouldn't eat to kill. You should just clean your body. The parasites live in mucus. So if you get the mucus out, then you don't have a problem. Focus on that. Don't eat to kill parasites. You shouldn't do that. Oils of paint, yes they are. Avocado, natural fat. Yeah, it's still high in fat. You would honestly, if you clean your body, you won't want to eat them. I'm thinking about eating an avocado, thinking about how heavy that would be. Like the amount of fat you need when you have a clean body is like 1 avocado per week. That really is like that. You really don't need much. Or any. I bet if you get even clean, you won't ever have any. I was at the point in 2023, and I'm getting there again now, where the thought of eating nuts and avocado is just like, whoa, there's no way. How to remove mucus without doing a full transition away from a normal diet? You can't. That's like saying, how do I get off of alcohol while still drinking alcohol? You can't. You have to stop. Why do you believe they're poison? I don't know what you were asking about. How do you reintegrate other minerals while flushing the body with only watermelon? Think about how many minerals are in a watermelon, bro. Think about how many minerals are in there. And now think about the juice. Think about if I'm drinking 7 or 8 liters of that juice a day, how many minerals are entering my body? There are way more minerals going in than there are coming out, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I'm not shaving, bro. Everyone's talking about like cut hair, cut, shave. That's just what they want. That's like what they want. That's alive. There's no. It doesn't matter how it looks. It's alive. I'm not going to cut it off of me. It's like, well, you're just going to cut that. You can, if you're tuned in with your body enough, you can feel it. Like, there's no way I'm going to cut that off of me. It doesn't want to be cut. It's alive. It's part of my consciousness. Someone said that you thought I was in my early to mid 20s. Exactly. That's the power of cleaning your body. What country do I live in? All of them. People would listen to you more if you had a better kept image. Mate, people listen to me enough. My information that I share speaks for itself. What does it matter what my hair looks like? People who want the information do listen. I've got friends in Cairns and Melbourne. Thank you. Someone said psychosis. Psychosis how? Explain that. Explain what is psychosis-y about sharing the knowledge of how to heal the human body and teaching everyone else and helping people. Come on, tell me what. Use articulate language and a convincing argument to tell me what is psychosis-y about any of this. Do I think knowing less is better? No. Knowledge is power. Knowledge really is power. Fruit is filtered water and fiber, exactly. Fruit is distilled by nature. Isn't white sugar toxic? No, man. It's just sugar. Same as the sugar you get in anything. It's sucrose, glucose and fructose. Do I play sports or exercise regularly? Yeah, I like to cycle. I haven't done that for a while because I'm doing a detox, but I'm a bike cycle guy. I like to cycle. And play tennis. I'm a tennis enjoyer. And I like climbing as well. You know, like bouldering in a climbing gym. I do that semi-regularly. You're eating pineapple after you just threw up. You feel horrible right now. It's 3 a.m. and got pineapple. Yeah, pineapple can detox you really quickly. We are in the age of knowing. Yes, we are. Hi, you're the best. Thank you. You're the best as well. Not all people just believe what they're told. Can we drink raw milk more than water? I wouldn't drink any milk from a cow. You're a human being. You shouldn't drink the milk of a cow. You're not a cow. Dairy is so mucus forming. It's so mucus forming. To drink a cow's milk, that creates so much mucus in your body. You have no idea that you got to stop drinking cow milk and consuming butter and cheese. It's so mucus forming. It's the most mucus forming thing that people consume is dairy. Do you know anything about mold toxicity and how to clean it from the body? Same way you clean everything else. You transition with carbs and then you flush it out with fruits and juices. How do we cleanse our bodies when everything in shops is poison? Everything in shops is not poison. I cleaned my body initially with a 96-day juice fast with grapes from the supermarket that I wasn't even cleaning, and they still healed me profoundly. You can do it with GMO pesticide fruit. Thank you for the rose, by the way. You're cleaning your body over months. Cool. Ooh. Hold on. Gotta keep that mucus out. This dude is saying that people only believe what they're told while telling people what to believe. I'm not telling anyone what to believe. I'm offering knowledge. And if you apply this knowledge, you will see for yourself that it's real. I'm not telling anyone what to believe. This is knowledge that I'm sharing. What are you doing to help? How do you clear your face up? You eat clean and no soda. Yeah, but what is eating clean to you? Eating clean ultimately is nothing but fruit and vegetables. And mostly fruit. Raw food like greens and fruits. How do you heal your eyes? Same way you heal anything else. How do you cleanse the body when you have ink embedded in the skin? Wow, you just do what you can. Eventually eventually it will leave, basically. Eventually it will come out. I know you text my sister. What? What? Maybe, but it'd only be about healing. You know you're doing something right when you attract the shills. Honestly. Thanks for the rose, by the way. Wait, what about he avocado? Avocado is high in fat. So you want to avoid that. I've just explained that fats are needed to make hormones. Now your body will do it all itself if you clean it and balance it out. That's the whole point. So once you get your body clean, that's how you do that. You clean it and it will balance itself because the body does that. You just need to get the obstructions out. That's how you know you're doing good because you attract all of the like hate comments and stuff. As soon as they start appearing, I know I'm onto something with sharing knowledge and stuff. Like whenever I'm having a good live, then that's when they appear every time. If healthy, why it looks like that? Why what looks like what? So you just do a strict watermelon diet. Well, at the moment I'm doing a juice fast, so it's day 19 of a watermelon juice fast. I know you are falling about the food. What do you want to ask me about? If hair is important, what's the philosophy with balding guys? It's not a philosophy. If you're balding, it's because you have hair follicles blocking, they're blocked. It's blockages in the hair follicles. That's what balding is. It's acids and toxins and mucus blocking the hair follicles. So that's why you just clean your body. And eventually it'll come back. Yeah, see, someone's there to say that they love the information. Yeah, I'm here to help. So anyone who's here to just to make negative comments, what's your like? Does it make you feel good to make negative comments when someone's just trying to help people? Does that make you feel happy? Does it? Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel big? To just come in and be negative when someone's trying to help people, clogging up the feed with your nonsense instead of answering people's questions. Do you know what I mean? Instead of letting me see other people's questions. I am responding to the chat. It's just there's 99 plus messages ahead, so I can't see. Is this a loop? No, mate, I'm here. Yeah, I'm literally there's 99 messages behind. Yeah. Dry fasting. No, you don't want to do that unless you're really clean. Because if unless you're really clean, you don't want to dry fast because the problem is dehydration. So you have to rehydrate the old mucus. You see. So if you dry fast, you kind of just the body just kind of just stops, and it does detox slowly when it's dry. But there's so much mucus and waste in there. You need to help it with juices and fruits and water. Not necessarily water, coconut water though. Yeah. Pre-recorded gibberish, mate. Even if it was pre-recorded, which it isn't, why would it? What difference would it make? It's still the same information. I'm answering the same questions. Like, what difference would it make? I've got to start responding to these people, bro. It's my fault for responding to them. Where do you get your information from? Just from living life, man. 96-day juice cleanse. Yeah, I've done that. Finding my TikTok was like finding a unicorn. Thank you. Did I prep for 2 weeks before my 90-day juice fast? No, not before the initial one. But it was very uncomfortable. But I did it because I needed to do it to save my life because I was at a point where I needed to heal myself. And then I discovered that I could juice fast and clean it. And clean my body and heal it. And that's what I did. This time I've prepared for it and transitioned properly, yeah. What do I use to wash myself? Just water. The body will clean itself. You don't need soap, shampoo, all of these oil-based things that paint your body and lock moisture in. You don't need all that. Do you know what was that? Do you know how to heal eyes? Yeah, same way you heal everything else. You clean your body. What's the first thing you tell others to do for improvement? Get your atlas put back in and clean your body. That's the only thing I would tell others to do for improvement, really. If you want some like general like information, that's the only thing. What do I do for fun? Answer questions for people. To be honest, this is fun for me. There are many temptations on the path to detoxification, and you don't know how to deal with them. You just gotta recognize it's easy if you transition with carbs. If you just use carbohydrates, it's easy. Bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, anything without fat and oil in it. It's easy. Eating unlimited. As much sugar, as much fruit juice, as much bread, as many potatoes, as many vegetables, everything like that as you want. Like unlimited. It's easy then because there's no temptation because you're eating as much as you want. That's the way. That is how you do it. Someone said I'm not helping anyone. See, like this is the kind of shit. Like I don't even know why I'm responding to these people. I'm helping. I help thousands of people every day, bro. Who are you helping? I get thousands of people. I help thousands of people every day. I get messages every day saying, "Wow, thank you. You changed my life." What are you doing to help? Making shit comments on someone's stream. Thanks for the rose, by the way. Yeah, you're welcome, Wendy. Pros getting rage baited. Nah, to be fair, it's good to let that out. So this helps me. This is what people don't understand. Like when you have a negative emotion in your body that wants detoxing, it's good to get it out. So if someone wants to make a comment and then I get to respond a little bit to it and use that as an example to keep helping people, then that's perfect. I've transmuted that negativity into positivity. See how that works? That's why people, when they make art, you know how a lot of artists, they'll make art from their pain. Like people will paint sad paintings, make sad songs, all of that stuff. They're transmuting their pain into art. They're getting those emotions out of their body. That's how you process emotions. That's why you shouldn't push away people. That's why I don't block people. I don't block people from my stream ever. Even the negative ones, I respond to them sometimes because it helps me. They don't realize that. But it's good. They're helping me. So thank you. Do I know our creator's name? Yeah. Do you think it's possible for this generation to meet? I do. I don't know. I don't want to say it. Do I think it's possible for this generation to reach immortality? Yeah, I know it is. We already kind of have it. You just have to get your atlas in, realign your body and clean it. And then you'll live forever. The human cells are immortal anyway, and so is the human body. Yeah, someone said don't bother with those comments, lad. Yeah, that's fair. It's like someone said they see your light. That is what it is. Yeah. I have so many people every day, and all they do is just like anytime. Yeah, someone said this dude's a goat bro. Anyone speaking on him, energy vamp. Yeah, they are. Like they come in here, like, do you know what I mean? Instead of making comments about my fucking like my experience and how apparent like all that, they could be making their own videos and helping people in a way that they see fit. Aussie, no, I'm not from Australia. Yeah, someone said all full of toxins, hence toxic talk. They look scrubbed up but toxic. Exactly. Hair products, using all chemicals on their body, all this shit. Like just to every day. When you have a dirty body, every day you have to get up, get in the shower, put chemicals on your head. You have to put chemicals on your body. You have to brush your teeth with chemicals. You put chemicals under your arms, all just so you can go out into the world. That's not cleanliness. That's fakery. It's a facade. It's bullshit. Like when you can actually be clean, like when you're actually clean, you don't need to do that. You can just get in the shower, put a bit of water on your head, and even then, that water you don't want to use it. That's how you get to a point where you don't even want to use that. So it's at the point now where I just want to get a lemon and you squeeze a bit of lemon juice on my head and do it that way. Because there's no smells coming out of my body. Because if you have smells coming out of your body, it's because that's the smell of the inside of your body. Do I do fasting? Well, I'm on day 19 of a watermelon juice feast. I don't want to call it a fast, really. Even though I have been calling it that. It's a juice feast. So, unlimited. To get started, do you eat only fruit juice? No, carbohydrates. Bread, rice, pasta, potatoes, jam, honey, sugar, fruit, veggies, potatoes. Potatoes, I love potatoes. All I'm thinking about on this fast is like what I'm going to eat when I'm done. I'm going to eat a lot of fruit, obviously. But I'm just thinking about white potatoes for some reason. Just really want some. I walked past a guy yesterday who was grilling white potatoes on a barbecue, and they just looked so good to me. And I was just like, whoa. Like, luckily I have the discipline to not get them. But they're a present waiting for me for when I'm cleaner. Someone said, should we work? You can do what you want. Does this damage insulin sensitivity? No, it goes up. The more sugar you have and the less fat you have, you get more insulin sensitivity. People don't believe that, but it's true. Do it. Do it. Get the blockages out of your body and watch your insulin sensitivity go up. Is rice mucus forming? Yeah, it is a bit. Carbohydrates less so. Fats are more mucus forming. Animal products even more so. So like dairy and cheese and stuff, that's really mucus forming. And then stuff like oil and even avocado's mucus forming. People don't believe that, but it's very true. Avocado, even coconut oil, like these kinds of things. Coconut oil is a saturated fat, so you want to avoid that even more. How do you prepare yourself to start the watermelon fast? You transition carbohydrates, and you're going to want to do that for about 6 months. It's not just like 2 weeks, 2 weeks of eating rice and then juice fast. You can do that, but you'll be uncomfortable. That's why you transition. You really got to get those fats and oils out of your body. Get used to carbohydrates. Learn how to eat first before you do a long fast. Because if you do a really long juice fast, the responsibility that comes with having a cleaner body, you have to really know what to eat. So you have to learn how to eat first and then do the juice fast, and then you'll know what to eat and you'll have a solid base to land on. It's really important that you do that. Most people try and skip the transition, but you can't. Unless you're really sick and you have no choice but to juice fast, because that is the fastest way to heal anything. But unless you're in that situation, it's much better to transition. You know what? All of these comments I get, they show me how thick skin I've developed, like how immune I've become to like. I don't like it. Doesn't affect me. Like it's like I've become so immune to it that I just see it and I'm just like I can just see it's just like a worm talking. When I get an insult, it's like a worm talking. That's how I see it. I just see like a worm going like a parasite worm. That's how I got. That's where I've got to with like insulting comments, which is beautiful. I just see it as just like you just see it for what it is, and then it doesn't affect you anymore. They want you to respond. Yeah, I'll respond to a couple just to make a point. Thanks for the rose, by the way. Carbs are good for you. Yes, they are. Do I think there's a particle accelerator in front of the sun? I really don't. Like the whole there's a theory that the sun isn't real, but if you clean your body and then go out in the sun and feel how it feels, you can feel it. Like I think the sun itself is changing. I do. I think we're in some sort of like change into like a new epoch or something, and like we're moving from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius, and it doesn't change. It's like every 2,500 years or something or 2,600 years that the zodiac sign changes on the great clock that is the world. If you know about that, you know. I'm not a massive expert on that, but I know that if I go out in the sun, I can feel that it's alive and it's healing and it's benevolent. I don't think it's a fake sun. I really don't. I think it's just changing. Because I remember when I was a kid, it used to be yellow, and now it's like white. You notice that the sun's like white when it's in the middle of the day. The sun's changing. Bro, are you going to tell us how? I tell you, I say every day how. I've got a transition playlist if you're interested in that. Go to my page, go to the top, go to the transition and detox playlist. I tell you exactly how. There's like 10 videos in there. I tell you exactly what to do. Will fruits and legumes keep the body clean? Pretty much. Fruits and legumes is a good way to eat if that's what you want to do. If you eat exclusively that. Like if you eat nothing but fruits and lentils, chickpeas and that, like the legumes are quite mucousy, they are. But if you're cleaning the body, like religiously, basically, you have to be really diligent. Once you start cleaning the body, it becomes a lifestyle, honestly. It does. Someone sent Panda Climb. Thank you. I like it when they get the little animations. I didn't, like I said, I didn't know what they were at first, but I realize what they are now. So I really appreciate it when people send them. What's up with the Atlas? Why is it not aligned by default? There's many theories. I'll leave you to speculate on that, but it's genetic. So because the mother has the misaligned Atlas, then the child does. So I'll let you speculate on that. You gave up meat and dairy and got the Mucusless Diet book. Yeah, you're welcome. That book's amazing, the Mucusless Diet. How to debloat face. So when you have a puffy face, it's water retention and mucus. That's what it is. So if you've got a bloated face, you've got to clean your body. There's really only one answer I'm ever going to give. Like I can't think of any problem that physically that isn't solved by cleaning your body. I really can't. Brianna says, we appreciate you and how much you help others to understand. Thank you. The people around you eat a lot of unhealthy food and make it very difficult for you. Yeah, well, they see it as you making it difficult for them if you're trying to be healthy. It's like the crabs in the bucket mentality. If you start cleaning your body, all the people that aren't doing it, they're going to try and pull you back into the bucket. That's what crabs do. When a crab gets out of the bucket, starts climbing out, all the other crabs pull it back in. That's kind of what you experience when you heal yourself. They won't say a word to you all the time you're eating fast food and drinking beer. But as soon as you start cleaning your body, that's when everybody's all concerned. It's crazy. Like you start cleaning your body, all of a sudden everyone's got a comment. Everyone's like, "Oh, I don't know. You should be doing that. Sure, you don't want a beer and a burger. Like it's crazy." Oh, a Tamagotchi. Thank you. You just lost your mum. It's hard to think that she's just a spirit that Well, there is no such thing as death. It just appears that way in this reality. There really isn't. So hopefully you can take some solace in that. Why did I incarnate to a British? I don't know. I don't know why I did. Because it benefited me, obviously, because I've got all this knowledge. So the life I've lived, which has been really different to just a weird, different life. Like I never really fitted in with anyone. That life has kind of given me the knowledge I have. So that's probably why. Why does the carnivore diet seem to heal the body? Well, it doesn't, right? Like people heal a lot of things on the carnivore diet because they cut out processed food. When someone starts a carnivore diet, they get rid of all the processed food. Like when anyone becomes like health conscious in any way, the first thing to go is the processed food, right? Unless you're me. I did a lot of experiments with processed food up until fairly recently, but now I know what it is and what it does, which is why I was doing it. But that's why. So when people cut out processed food, when people go carnivore, they cut out the processed food. So that's an amazing thing to do. Even if those people are still eating meat and eggs and stuff. How about protein? It is more important. Someone says it's more important for carbohydrates for metabolism. No, it isn't. Carbohydrates are the fruits. It's fruits. Like people got to realize how far away most people are from like what health is. Even me, while I'm in this process, you're watching me undergo a process. I'm not, but I've done this before. I've been in the exact position before where I've been really clean. So that's just what I'm going back to. But the point is, like, ultimately, it's fruits and hydration that clean you. Fruits and hydration that keep you healthy and clean. You don't need to eat loads of protein. Where, if you didn't eat meat, would you get protein from? like large amounts of it in nature, if you didn't eat meat, like where would that come from? So you have to think like that. Is honey good for fasting? Well, it's quite thick. It's not really a fast. Honey's more of a food, to be honest. Wow. Thank you. How do you explain that kids only like fruits and carbs and then we have to force them to eat meat? Yeah, they trick you with chicken nuggets. That's how they got me. So as a kid, I never liked like like real meat. Like if you just put like a slab of meat on a plate and feed it, I never liked that throughout my whole life. I never liked dairy either. Never liked butter. Never liked milk. Did like cheese actually when I was a kid, but with meat they had to give me like nuggets to get me to eat it, and that's how you get conditioned. That's how they condition kids to eat. They put it in a fun shape and cover it in bread and put flavors on it and sauces and stuff. Can you eat root vegetables when eating carbs? Yes, I would recommend it. Lots of potatoes. Is there a difference between mucusless food and acid binding food? Yeah, so there can be foods that bind acids that are still mucus forming, which is hard to get your head around, but they still have like toxins in them that the body doesn't want in there. And there's a very few foods that are like that. If you look in Arnold Ehret's Mucusless Diet book, you'll see he's got a big list of foods that tell you that kind of thing. Where do I buy my food? Just from the market. How do you make money while starting fasting? Well, you've got to balance it around your lifestyle. Like, if you have a job to go to, then you're gonna have to do that. Like, you got to balance it around your own lifestyle. Does 40 days on fruit detox enough? Not really. It takes hundreds of days. It takes years, really. It's a whole new lifestyle. That's how you have to look at it. It's like a permanent lifestyle switch. That's how you have to see it. Sorry, I'm just trying to get through to some more comments. Can I give you some good esoteric book advice on where we should to read? Check out The Way to Life and Immortality. You can Google that. The Way to Life and Immortality. Give that a read. That's a good esoteric book. Well, hey, thank you for that. It didn't play the animation. Sometimes they do, and it didn't play it. Or maybe there's a sound that comes along with it. I'm not sure. But thank you. Hey, can you see my comment? Yeah, I can. What's my favorite food? At this point in my mind is potato. I love potatoes. The Seventh Throne. You rock, amigo. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it as well, and the gifts that you sent, bro. If you can muscle it, best to go for a fruit fast. Well, it's not really like that. It's like saying if I can muscle it, is it best to lift, like more than my body weight can handle in the gym? Like, you have to recognize that it's a long process. It's a marathon, not a sprint, and you have to clean yourself properly and transition properly. You can do it. You can. You can go straight into a fruit fast, but you'll just be unnecessarily uncomfortable. But you can do it. Thank you for the light. Someone says, barely a thought behind those eyes. Yeah, barely a thought behind those eyes. All I do is think. Well, that's all I do. That's why I have so much information in my head. It's hard thinking your mum is a reincarnation spirit. Well, it's true. Everybody, there's no such thing as death. Thanks, Jonas. Is that how I say that? Oh, John. John. Is that John LS or Jonas? Correct me if I'm wrong. Have I ever considered that because something works for you doesn't make it universally true? Yeah, there's loads of things that work for me that wouldn't work for others. But when it comes down to physiology, the cleaning protocol is the same. So I do think about that. But I know for a fact that this will work for anyone, and it does. Where do you buy your food? Just at the market. Am I convinced eating meat is wrong because they are living animals or our body rejects it? It's both. So it's not that your body rejects it. You can put it in your body if you want. But if you're really clean, your body will reject it. But if you have acids inside your body and parasites, then you're going to think that it's healthy. But really, it's not. It causes acids to form, makes mucus, feeds worms, and it rots in your gut. It basically gets stuck. Basically, it does get stuck. That's why people need deodorant. That's why people need to brush their teeth to cover up their bad breath, because that's the smell of the inside of their body. So if you clean your body, it will smell nice and you won't need deodorant or anything. What comments am I reading? None of those are here. Yeah, they are. I'm just about 50 behind. How do I season my potatoes? Like, different every time, to be honest. I won't put salt on them, but like I like spice, chili. I like cumin, a little bit. Cumin's a seed, so it's high in fat. So you only need a little bit of cumin for taste though. And then anything like any herbs. I like to put fresh herbs with them sometimes. All sorts. I like different every time. That's the beauty of spices. That's the beauty of spices. Do I have a family from Scandinavia? No. Guys, he doesn't blink. Walks through a door on a loop. Fake. How could that be? Oh, you think it's AI? Well, if it was fake, I wouldn't be responding to your comment. But if it was a good AI, then it would respond to your comment, wouldn't it? So I have no stake in proving to you that I'm not an AI, but an AI wouldn't give you this knowledge. So think your body transitioning. You stop craving food. Body is craving fruit now. That's good. Fruit is still food though. Don't say you've stopped craving food and then put fruit in a different category. If anything, fruit is the food and everything else isn't. But like if anything, but it's all food. How do you cook potatoes with no oil? I just bake them in the oven. So I cut them like into like about that thick into like disc shapes and then bake them in the oven and put seasoning on them. Yeah, diabetes is fats and blockages. So if you get the fats and oils out, then your body will be able to process sugar more efficiently. So the only reason that you would have any disease is if you have blockages in your body. It doesn't matter what the disease is. It doesn't matter what label it has. The only reason that you would have that is because of blockages. So if you clean your body, you will never see disease. But yeah, cool. I'm going to end the live there. So thank you, everyone. I have a YouTube channel called True Immortal, if you want to subscribe there. I'm on Instagram as well, true.immortal. So thank you, everyone. Thanks for the gifts as well. I appreciate that a lot from everyone who sent them. So thank you. I'll speak to you all soon. And if you have any questions, then message me. Or you could book a session with me as well if you want like in-depth help. And that's a link in my bio. So yeah, thanks everyone. Have a great day. Thank you.